Hello and welcome to episode 3 of How to Program a Space Game. Uh, Last time we programmed the hit animation and the lives, and today we want to program the items. So, before we do anything, we save this as a new copy and name it Space Game Episode 3. Okay, where do we want to make our items? You might think we should just paint a new sprite, um, but I actually don't want to do that. We already have this when I start as a clone script, and this is perfect to implement the items. So we code the items in the Meteor sprite. So first we can rename it Meteors and Collectibles. And then choose a costume, and we want to choose the heart costume from the Scratch library. Okay, make sure your heart is around 50 times 50 pixels, like this, and name it heart. Then in the code, we have to set random costume to pick random 2 to 7. We need an if else branch here. And the script goes into the else branch. And we want to see if costume number equals to 7. Or the costume number you have for your height. Then we can actually copy this script. We want to change X by speed, but we don't need this switch costume to hitbox and switch costume to random costume. If touching edge, we want to delete this clone, but we need another if. If touching player, we want to obviously also delete this clone, but we also want to broadcast a message. A new message +1 live. And in the live sprite, when I receive +1 live, then we want to switch costume to costume number +1. But we only want to do that if we actually have another costume behind that. When we're at costume 8 and we collect another life, we will actually go to the 0 lives costume again. So before that, we want to check if costume number is less than 9. Okay, now let's test that. There's a heart. And yes, we get a heart, but we also spin out. Before we do that, I first want to fix one thing because I don't want to have a random size when the costume is the heart. Below the set size 2 block, if costume number equals to 7, I think it was, yeah, 7, then I want to just set size to 100%. So what can we do about the thing that we spin out when we hit a live? Well, we could just also do the collision detection in the Meteors and Collectibles sprite. So we duplicate this if touching player, and if touching player, we want to broadcast hit. So we already have the when I receive hit there, but in the live sprite, but in the player sprite, we can keep this block when I receive hit. Then we want to switch costume to hitbox, and if we are still touching, then we get hit. And in the Meteor sprite, this is now a bit complicated. How do we make it that the clone gets deleted? Well, you might think that we'll do it with a variable, but variables don't work with clones like they work with the normal sprites. So we need to use a list. We make a new list and name it delete meteor ? For all sprites. In if touching player down here, we don't want to delete this clone. Here we have to broadcast hit and wait. And in the player sprite, we add 1 to delete meteor, and before that we delete all of meteor, but we want to do this here. And at the beginning, when we reset, we delete all of meteor, but we have to also delete all of meteor after the meteor broke. Before we do that, we want to first code this, then we want to delete this clone, and before that we want to delete all of meteor, delete meteor. Okay, let's see, does this work? First, does the hitbox here work? Yes, it does still work. Oh, but I think we have found a bug. Okay, what is going on here? So first, why do we see the hitbox costume? Because we didn't switch costume to random costume. Now we can't broadcast hit and wait. We have to just broadcast this. But when we try this out now, this is gonna go like that, and we don't like that. And by the way, it is weird that when we're here, because of the hitbox, we can't hit it, but only there. So I am going to put this here after we switch back to the normal costume. And now we have to make a variable this time. I'll name it hit ? For this sprite only. At the beginning, when I start as a clone, we set it to 0. 0 means no. But if we touch the play, if we are touching player, we set hit to we set hit to 1. And now we have to do if touching player and hit equals to 0. Okay. So when we test this, first the heart actually does work now, but here we lose 2 hearts when we encounter a meteor. Why is that? Well, it is because in the player sprite we broadcast hit, and also in the meteors and collectibles sprite. So we have to broadcast another message here. I'll name it hit a question mark in the meteors and collectibles sprite. And here when I receive hit question mark, then we do the collision detection. And let's see now, does this work? Now, okay, so at the beginning something weird happened. I don't know why that was, but it looks like this all works perfectly fine. The heart, we can collect it. We can collect the hearts. And we can also lose them. This is very good. Okay. Now another thing we could add would be a sound effect. I like this coin sound effect. I like this one. Let's see. We want to play the sound effect, the coin sound effect. Here. Play start sound coin. Let's see, does this work? I don't think it will work, but we're gonna see. This may take a while, but we have to just be patient. There. Okay, I forgot to record it, but when we just cheat a little bit and here enter pick random 7 to 7, we can see this does actually work. Let's go. Okay, and we can also see when we have 8 hearts, we can't get any more hearts. This is very good. This is how I wanted it to be. Also, we don't look at the hitbox. We don't need use the hitbox from the player's sprite. I think when collecting a heart, I think that is good too because you can collect the heart more easily that way. Okay. Now, another thing we could do is shooting the meteors. If you can't dodge them, you have to shoot them. So we make a new sprite. We paint a new sprite. We name it shoot. Okay, and the costume one I'm going to name shoot one. And we want to just have like this tiny rectangle. And I'm going to make it red. Like this. This looks good. And now we have to center it on the canvas. There we go. Now, when green flag clicked, we first want to reset again. So we click into the player sprite and drag the define reset script into here. And we want to go to 0, 0 is good for now. Go to 0, 0. Then point in direction 90. Switch costume to shoot one. We want to go to front layer and go backward. Now we have to look here. Where do we want to actually have it? I would say the meteor's light should go backward 3 layers. And then the shoot sprite should go backward 2 layers. That is in front of the meteor. Okay. Now, we want to reset. And after we reset, we want to go to player. Why don't we do that? Why don't we just do that in the reset script? Because there, the player might be at the wrong position. But we actually don't have to do this right here. I think first we first need to decide which key should be placed. But before we do that, I am seeing here that you cannot do the project play the project with WASD. So I am going to make that real quick. Okay, and now I think we should also do this in the steering script. If key space pressed, then we want to broadcast shoot and make a new message named shoot. Okay, in the shoot sprite then, when I receive shoot, then we want to go to player and we now have to test the speed. I think like the speed like 5x per 5x per frame is good, but I don't know. And we want to repeat until touching meteors and collectibles. We want to change x by 5, but this repeat until we actually don't need. We want to do this forever. Let's see now. Oh, first we have to hide it, and here we show it. And when I receive food, there we go. It is hidden, but for some reason I can't steal. Why is that happening? That was my mistake. I accidentally did and here you have we have to put or in here, and now this does work again. Now let's see. Oh, and we have to revert this change from the meteors. Set random custom to pick random 2 to 7. Okay, now I can steal. I also can steal with WASD. And I can shoot a laser. But this is way too slow. And we go to the back of the player. So for that, I want to make a custom block positioning and tick the run without seeing refresh. That is very important. Now put this go to player block into the positioning custom block and put the positioning custom block here. Then go to player. And after that, we want to repeat until we are not touching player. Not touching player. And in this repeat until loop, we want to change x by 1. And here it was, the laser was way too slow. So let's change x by 10 here in the forever loop. Okay, let's see, does this work? We shoot, and yes, this does work. But it looks a little bit bad, so I'm going to, after this, change x by -3 again. Let's see how that works. Yeah, this looks good, I think. But now, first we have to, if touching edge, then we want to hide and stop stop this script. Let's see. This does actually work, but want, but can you see that this does not look very good? For that, we can also make a hitbox. But we don't have that much time left in this episode, so I'm not going to do it. We want in the media thread, we want to look now. If a meteor, so scroll down here, if a meteor is touching, if a meteor is touching, not player but shoot, then we want to just delete, duplicate this, delete all of delete meteor and delete this clone. Let's try that. And this does work. Let's go. And we can test. We cannot shoot the hearts or the items. That is very good. And oh, this is bad. You can just like hold this here because you press space. We need to fix that in the player sprite. And we need a new when green flag clicked, a forever loop. If key space pressed, we want to broadcast, shoot, and wait. And this does work. And here, that you can't just hold down the space key, we want to wait until not key space pressed. And yes, this does work. Let's go. I think we could make the lasers a bit faster. Let's try 15. I think 15 is good. But one last thing, the laser should also delete itself when it destroys the meteor. So we broadcast in the touch and shoot here, broadcast a new message, laser hit, and in the shoot sprite we can name it laser. When I receive a laser hit, and we can make a new custom block, delete, don't tick the one without screen refresh, and we can put this into the delete custom block, delete here, and delete here. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Oh, we forgot one thing. Because we made a new custom block, we have to stop other scripts in Sprite and stop this script. Now, I guess we could also just not use a custom block and confirm that this does actually work. Let's go. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. There are still a few bugs, but we don't have time to patch them in this episode. The next episode is probably gonna come out next week Saturday, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I am on the road for 20 subscribers. And comment under this video what I should add to this game, and I'm probably going to make a tutorial about that. Thanks for the support on the first and second episode, by the way. Thanks that you watch my videos. You can also comment which tutorial I should do next. Maybe a title screen tutorial. Okay, I did that one already. Or maybe like a collect game. Or there are very many games, like a fight game, a PvP game. You can comment what I should add to this project and what you want to, what tutorial I should do next after this one. Okay, but until next time. Also there should be the playlist is right in the right upper corner. The last video should be in the not the last video. A video that's recommended from YouTube for you is in the left upper corner, and in the middle there is my channel. So go check that out. And until next time, bye!